until 10 years ago, where abortion, it is a big issue. No one wants to talk about. When people don't want to talk about consumption, people don't want to talk about drug trafficking. They pretend that it's not there. Governments are pretty good at pretending that things are not happening. So I think that, once again, it's very important to understand the region, understand each different country, so we can move forward in understanding where we go with this. We have countries like Uruguay and Argentina that are making big steps towards an honest debate. Uruguay said, hey, we turn 100 years or whatever, we must be ready to talk about certain things. So they started to talk about drug legalization, perhaps regulation. But hey, you have other countries where the discourse is covered with taboos. It's covered with moral aspects. So we got to be careful. Some people just don't. Older generations are not ready for this. Younger generations are talking about. We've conducted polls in Chile where 60% of young people are willing to even pay a tax, even if they don't consume drugs. And they want to talk about it. Their parents have smoked. They talk openly to them about it. But you know, scenarios are different. Country to country, we're in a very diverse region.
You're absolutely right. It's a diverse region, and the region is quite different to the rest of the world. I mean, there are many, distinctive qualities in Latin America. Natasha Bach highlights this. A lot of people have given the example of Portugal via their tweets today. Natasha Bach says, while decriminalization of drugs proved successful in Portugal, structural weaknesses and corruption in Latin America may not support it. Rodolfo, what do you think of that?
Well, it's just because of structural weaknesses and corruption in Latin America that the drug business is such a booming and thriving
Chicken and egg.
Absolutely. And what you do have to, I think it's absurd that there's a big disconnect between official policy, U.S. foreign policy towards the region about this, and the reality in the region. And I think if you seek real solutions, sustainable long-term solutions to the problem, it's clear. It's out there. You have to start by strengthening institutions, by fighting poverty, disparity, by making sure that the people that are excluded right now and find the drug business so attractive are no longer excluded. And these are real issues that have been neglected systematically in favor of the strategies that we now know have failed.
Okay, fair point. We're going to continue this discussion in the post-show. Rodolfo, Eduardo, and Phil, all of you stay where you are. We'll talk about the drug war in the online post-show. But first, here's Malika with some of the other leads that we've been following.
Netizens are naming and shaming a man allegedly caught abusing an Ethiopian domestic worker in Beirut. The Lebanese television network LBC1 first aired the amateur footage of the incident outside the Ethiopian embassy. Well, Facebook users posted pictures of the man after the network revealed his name. Ali Mahfouz, the criminal who was beating the unnamed Ethiopian woman in front of the embassy 2 days ago. Remember this space, Noor Samahat writes. Mahfouz later said he had taken the woman to the consulate because she had made 3 suicide attempts. Lebanese authorities are investigating. For our next lead, we're following criticism of Israelis and Palestinians who've tweeted photos of old attacks. A mother and her 2 children cower when a rocket fired by terrorists from Gaza is about to hit their home. Ophir Gendelman, the Israeli Prime Minister's spokesman, tweets. Avi Meyer noted, the photo appears to be from 2009. Recommend you clarify. Gendelman responded, I never said the photo was new, as Palestinian terrorists had been firing rockets at our cities for years. Well, Meyer also caught another old photo leading to this from Diana ALJAZEERA. Warning, apology. Photo I tweeted earlier, which has been circulated over Facebook, turns out to be old photo of Raja Abu Sha'ban, killed in Gaza 2006. Well, both these stories up or down on our website at stream.aljazeera.com/leads. Imran?
Thanks for that, Malika. Now, stay with us. The post show is next at stream.aljazeera.com. On Tuesday, we look at the Kony 2012 campaign. I want to show you something. The question we're asking on Tuesday is, has clicktivism ruined meaningful activism? And the reason I ask, if you go onto Twitter and you use the hashtag Kony2012, you'll see that Kony 2012 tops 100 million views, and it has become the most viral video in history. It's a campaign which is called for awareness to Joseph Kony and the Lord's Resistance Army, which used to operate in northern Uganda and now in parts of Congo, etc. It's created intense debate, perhaps debate that was unintended, because there's been some backlash from Africans in particular saying the story has been caricatured and that there are quite numerous amount of bits of information regarding that. So we're going to be discussing the controversy regarding Kony 2012, whether it was a successful campaign or not, and what Africans themselves think about it. So you can send us your comments and questions on that. Until then, we'll see you online. Bye-bye for now.